Hello all and welcome, and I am the MGTOW philosopher, and yes, it is that time again. Time for MGTOW Hater Comments, volume number 15. So for those of you out there who may or may not be familiar with this series, every once in a while, whenever I've collected enough mean, nasty, hateful, or stupid comments from the various comment sections of all my videos, I reply to them in a video. And there's no set amount of time between these videos. It's just however long it takes for me to accumulate enough hateful, stupid, or nasty comments that I can then reply to in a video. So let's just jump right in, shall we? And comment number 1 is from somebody named To Do Garage. Interesting name. And my video, Angel from Heaven Can't Find a Man. That was a very popular video. People seem to like that. So this is where all the nerds with small dicks hang out and talk about velociraptors. What? What? What the hell? I mean, the first part is just an out-and-out ad hominem, character attack, a little insults, nothing more. And then the second part doesn't even make sense. Talk about velociraptors. What is that? That doesn't make any sense. What the hell? By the way, trolls... The quality of the trolling that I am getting these days is horrible. You guys really need to step up your game if you're going to troll me, okay? I need high-quality trolling. I need good insults. I need at least an attempt at an argument. That gives me more to make fun of, okay? You just give me these, insults with no arguments, no attempt at an argument. There's not that much to reply to, really. Which I guess is part of why you just throw these insults out the way you do. There's not much I can really reply to. So, I guess you're all a bunch of wimpy cowards. You don't want to throw any arguments out there because I'll tear them apart. But come on, you can do better than that, I think. All right, anyway, next comment is from a Dusk Hollow in the same video, Angel from Heaven Can't Find a Man. No offense, but your commentary is difficult to distinguish from this angel screaming. Well, she's no angel, man, okay? But, again, not very much I can reply to. I would have to disagree. But if you think I'm screeching, you don't have to listen. But you can't help yourself, right? You can't help yourself. You hate MGTOW, you hate me, you hate my voice, but you have to listen, don't you? You must listen. You know why? Because you love to hate me. I'm that wonderful. I'm that great. I'm that awesome. You can't help yourself, can ya? So the next comment is from a Mark H8 and my MGTOW hater comments 14. Posting hateful comments on a hateful comment video commentary is kind of cliche. That's not too imaginative there, buddy. I think you could do better than that, right? Well, no, trolls have no imagination, as we have seen so far. Let's hope this guy has a little more imagination than the rest. MGTOW is a reactionary movement to feminism. Yeah, that's right. What's your point? Feminism was heavily promoted in the 1960s. Okay, no point. All right, so here we go. Guy's just going to go on a tirade. All right, let's see if he said anything intelligent or not. It was promoted in the 1960s and 1970s by a military cadre of Jew women. I love how he says Jew women. Oh, my God. So you automatically know this guy's an anti-Semite. Fine, whatever. I'm not a Jew, so what the hell do I care, right? You want to be a bigot? Be my guest. Gloria Steinem, Bella Abzug, Betty Friedan, etc. Feminism is Judaism. It is? Really? Why don't I see feminists wearing them little tiny hats on their heads? It's Judaism, is it? Really? Do they read from the Torah? What a moron. No, feminism is cultural Marxism, you pinhead. Hence, when you claim that there is a lot of Jew haters, I got to correct you there. You're saying Jew haters, plural, so you should be saying are, not is. I'll correct you, though, okay? I'll try and make you sound intelligent. Hence, when you claim that there are a lot of Jew haters in MGTOW, probably because most MGTOW know what's going on. I've done a lot of research on feminism. Yeah, I've done a lot more research than you, pal. It's not a Jew-based movement, okay? Jews are known to infiltrate movements. This is very interesting, You find, there's a lot of Jews in the world, by the way. And I'm sure that there's feminist Jews out there. There's non-feminist Jews. There's practicing Jews, non-practicing Jews. You know, there are lots of different kinds of Jews out there. I think you're generalizing a bit too much. And by the way, no, feminism is not a Jew-based movement. Of course, I'm sure to an anti-Semite like you, everything is Jew-based. Jews are known to infiltrate movements resistant to their own and attempt to corrupt the resistance. Okay. Which is why everyone wants to know if you're a Jew, which is 6,000,000% relevant. Really? Okay. Interesting you use that word 6 million, the exact number of Jews. Well, more or less, they were killed in the Holocaust. Yeah, they're so good at infiltrating shit. And they're the ones pulling all the world's puppet strings, but somehow they didn't manage to save themselves from being cooked in ovens by Hitler and his Nazi henchmen. Yeah, it's amazing. They're pulling all the world's strings for all this time, but, they didn't start doing that until after World War II. Okay, buddy. Where's your tinfoil hat, by the way, pal? Whether real or not makes us MGTOW highly suspicious of your motivations. All right. First of all, let me just say that I'm well aware that there are many, many Jews in positions of power, okay? Most of your global elite bankers are Jews, okay? Most of your Hollywood execs, Jews. You think I'm not aware of this? But is that by plan or is that incidental? And by the way, you do know that Jewish people tend to kind of stick together. I mean, they're going to want to give positions of power and authority to other Jews, and you got nepotism going on as well. They get their friend, their neighbor, their lifelong friend, their nephew, their son, jobs. I mean, you know, they stick together, okay? But that doesn't mean there's some vast worldwide Jewish conspiracy, excuse me. Though the fact that, there are a lot of Jews in positions of power and authority, including the global elites. Yeah, but don't say the Jews are the ones controlling everything. There are Jews controlling a lot of shit, but I don't think it's the whole Jewish nation. I don't think Ben Shapiro is sitting around twirling non-existent mustaches and saying, what's the next thing I can do to throw the world into turmoil? Okay, so let's dial back the rhetoric, huh? Anyway, the next comment is from a Walej. Oh, geez, Walej again. Yo, Walej, my man. You really need to stop commenting on my videos because we both know you love me so much. You love me so much, but you hate me so much. You say you hate me so much, but you keep posting on my videos. You're contradicting yourself and making yourself look like a fool the more you comment. But okay. But, I mean, you are entertaining. I'll give you that. I just say that you should stop posting because, the amount that you hate me, it seems to contradict the amount that you follow me. Anyhow, MGTOW philosopher, you said this Instagram woman is atypical, which means you believe she's not typical at all. I think you meant typical. Are you sloppy or illiterate? Probably sloppy. Or you're sloppy. You idiot. I speak very fast, don't you know that? So if I say atypical, yeah, this woman is a typical broad. This woman is a typical broad. You thought I said atypical. And it sounds the same anyway when I say it because I'm talking fucking fast. Atypical, you moron. What an idiot. Yeah, it sounded like atypical, you pinhead. And I told you that in a message, and you argue with me, you idiot. She's a typical broad. She's a typical broad. Atypical. Are you stupid? You don't know when somebody's speaking fast and atypical sounds like a typical? Or I say atypical, and I mean atypical? Ay vey, Walej. You are a poor excuse for a troll. You really need to up your game. Next comment from a Mark Menke. Ay vey. And my video, make app equals fake app. Women lose their masks. Stopped watching because of his psychopathic, disgusting voice. Psychopathic? Most psychopaths are not like, people that are freaking out and bouncing off fucking walls and shit. There's no such thing as a psychopathic voice, okay? Most psychopaths, by the way, look like everybody else. All right, so what a pinhead. I don't know how I'm supposed to reply to that. It's just an insult, so there's not really very much I can say to that. You trolls are really letting me down. I mean, you're not giving me good material to work with here. Next comment from an Annie H. and Canadian feminist helping to jail men. Damn, reading the comment section on these MGTOW videos is sad and pathetic. Well, thank you. Is that the best you got? A couple of pejorative sounding adjectives, that it? You got nothing more? How do people manage to live their lives with just negative and hateful views? Honey, my views are not negative. Now, I'm commenting on things that are negative. You're mistaking my viewpoints with the reality that I'm viewing. Very stupid mistake of you. And I'm not hateful at all. Well, yeah, I am actually. Of feminists and leftists, I hate them. I have no tolerance for leftist pinheads. It's the same with modern feminism. These groups of people are so similar. Yeah, I suggest you watch my video entitled, Are MGTOW and Feminism the Same? You'll find it in my original content playlist. You need to learn a little before you comment. Next comment from a Trazan Apanson. I wonder if he meant to say Tarzan because it's just the R and the H or R and the A are transposed. Well, anyway. And my video, Are MGTOW and Feminists the Same? Well, I was just talking about that video. So the principal argument is that MGTOW is for cowards. Well, whose principal argument? When you say you're referring to a specific argument. Do you mean your argument? Whose argument are you talking about? You pinhead? You don't seem to know, do you? Yeah. Well, I shouldn't be surprised, such sloppy writing. Anyhow, I'll change it so it makes more sense. My argument is that MGTOW is for cowards who don't fight for change. Instead of joining the revolution to bring back traditional values. Oh, you're a tradcon. I see. You think you're going to get those women back in the kitchen? Do you really think you're going to get them back in the kitchen? You're not going to get them back in the kitchen. They don't like being in the kitchen. They don't want to be in the kitchen. They like being out in the workforce, getting free money. They have no obligations, no responsibilities to stick to their traditional gender roles, and they don't want to. And thus remove feminism as well as perceived need for MGTOW. Hey, pal, how you going to do that, huh? You're talking about fighting. Well, I could punch a concrete wall all day, and that's fighting, and that's doing something. But you know how much actual progress I'm going to make to punch through it? Zero! That's what you're doing, pal. You need to watch my video entitled, Men's Rights Activism is a Waste of Time. You'll find it in my original content playlist. I pretty much covered almost every subject that there is out there relevant to MGTOW in my original content playlist. I would look at that. You're wasting your time, all right? You're not going to affect change using the very system that was created to enslave you to begin with. That's like the slave asked the slave master, trying to use the slave system to free himself. I'm a slave. Oh, I'm going to try and use the system that keeps me enslaved and benefits from my being enslaved to free me. What? That doesn't make any fucking sense. You idiot. You're mistaking an action for a lack of action. We are taking action. We are not getting into relationships with women. You think because there's the word not, that means that we're not doing anything. There's a difference between not and nothing, you idiot. We're taking an inverse action. We're taking a subtractive instead of an additive, but they're both still actions. You pinhead, you. You don't seem to understand that we're taking an action. It's just not the action you approve of because you're a moron who lacks critical thinking skills, and you don't see that your actions will have zero actual effect. You need to watch my video on the subject that I just told you, men's rights activism is a waste of time. Then you'll understand better. Until then, shut the fuck up, pinhead. Ay. Next comment. Oh, boy, he says some more, but I really don't want to read it. But I guess I should finish reading this comment. He'll complain if I don't. Okay. Yeah. Since men and women are evolved to complement each other in a healthy society, both the symptoms, you prefer to work your little ideology. Well, there's no ideology, meathead. You're a meathead. You have an ideology. You belong to a group. Okay? You belong to a group that's been infiltrated by women. Okay? You belong to an ideology. You have a set of beliefs. There's no MGTOW ideology. Okay? Tell me what the MGTOW ideology is, moron. Do you even know what an ideology is? I suggest you get a dictionary. I suggest you get a dictionary and look up the words that you use before you use them, because you clearly don't know what the fuck an ideology is within the current liberal democratic framework of individualism. Democratic? Democrats are individualists? Democratic. First of all, liberal, democratic is... Oh, my God. Democracy is the worst form of government on the planet. Okay? Are you kidding me? Democracy leads to collectivism, all right? And socialism. It's mob rule, okay? It's hive mind time, baby, when you talk about democracy. Not to mention modern-day liberals. What an idiot. You're gonna use the word democracy and individualism in the same sentence? What a moron. Hey, you're not even worth any more of my time, you meathead, you. Next comment from a oh, God, he's got 3 more paragraphs. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm not reading those. Fuck that. You've lowered my IQ 20 points by this time, just reading your crap. You've lowered the collective IQ of the whole audience by 20 points listening to your garbage. Next comment from a DB Cooper. And my video, Fat UK Woman Has No Idea Why She's Single. You're a dick, asshole! Well, make up your mind. Either I'm a dick or I'm an asshole. Can I be both? Can I fuck myself then? Okay, so shut the fuck up. You're not funny. I beg to differ. And most of my viewers, most of my listeners beg to differ as well. And you know I'm funny too. Otherwise, you wouldn't feel the need to say I'm not. And I'm sure if we seen you, we would not be impressed. Huh? You mean saw me? I'm not impressed by you, someone who can't use the English language. Next comment, also from a DB Cooper. Didn't you jump out of a fucking airplane at 30,000 feet? Okay. Fat UK woman has no idea why she's single. Oh, same video. Sounds a lot like Clinton. Blame everything and everybody else. Are you talking about me or the fat woman in the video? I have no idea. And we have another comment, final comment from a D. Campbell. And my video, Angel from Heaven Can't Find a Man. MGTOW philosopher, you're a racist, you ugly redneck. What? What? Why am I a racist? What did I say that was racist? You must be a leftist, because leftists, of course, always throw out the racist card. Oh, I don't like what you said. You're a racist. You're a homophobe. Man, I'm sleeping on my mama's couch. I live in a basement. I can't find a job because I majored in gender studies, man. You fucking hippie, you. Racist. Fuck off, racist redneck. Why? Because I made fun of a black woman who, by the way, was an ugly, nasty cunt? I mean, what are you talking about, racist redneck? Redneck? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Have you ugly? You haven't seen me. You don't know what I look like. It's just this emotionalism. You trolls. I was getting a much better quality troll when I first started doing this series. Now it's like the quality's going way down. You call me an ugly redneck. Oh, whoop-de-doo-ta. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, you hurt my feelings. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Give me some more. Call me some more nasty names. It's very funny. It's very funny. Not much I can say in reply except laugh at you because that's the best you can do. But hey, whatever. That's it. That is it, unfortunately. Please like and subscribe to my channel and donate to my Patreon if you feel so inclined. You will find a link in both the description and the last 20 seconds of this video. I am the MGTOW philosopher, and I wish you a good day. Take care.